few questions here. Why do companies operate?
To make money.
Well, yes, so it should be value first and then profit. Okay, so value is the key. So create value and then you'll derive a profit. Okay, because when a business starts, value is why they started the business in the first place. Profit is from operations. Okay, so operating for a few months, few years, depending. Okay, who's entitled to the profit?
The owner.
Exactly. How do we calculate it? Can you know this?
In income minus expense.
Okay,
Income.
correct. Okay, so when will I have income? When I earn it, right?
Yes.
If I have an expense, I've incurred it. What's the relationship with owner's equity? Well, let's have a look. If I have more income, what will happen to profits?
It will increase.
Correct. And if profit goes up, what happens to owner's equity?
Goes up.
Correct. Okay, so owner's equity increases with?
Income.
Correct. If I have more expenses, what happens?
Owner equity decreases.
Why?
Because there's more expenses.
Which leads to a lower
Income.
profit.
Okay.
Okay, more expenses, less profit, less owner's equity.
Okay.
Okay. Format again, just appreciate the format. So I've put page references here that you can use in terms of the textbook, so or the study guide. You can reference either or. Just appreciate what they look like. Remember, with accounting, you cover these different sections, and then at the end, they all
Work together.
consolidate. Okay, come together, and you get the big picture.
Okay.
Okay, so we're looking at individual components in order to create these statements. Okay, the general format, income minus expenses. So here, I've got income, which is sales, minus an expense, which is cost of sales.
Okay.
Gives me a gross profit. If I add other income minus other expenses, gives me the profit or loss for the year. Who gets the profit or loss?
The owner.
The owner's equity. Okay, owner. Correct. It affects owner's equity, either positively or negatively, depending on the situation. Right, there's your definitions for capital and drawings. What is capital? We spoke about it earlier. I asked you. Manual assets contributed to the business for whose benefit?
For the owner.
For the owner's benefit. Exactly. So owner's equity will also be affected here.
Okay.
Right, that's why you've got this equation. Owner's equity is capital plus or minus the profit loss minus the drawings. How do I calculate profit? Income minus
Expense.
expenses. That's it. Okay. Right, and that gives you the owner's equity.
Okay.
Right, drawings we spoke about earlier as well. Manual assets taken from the business for personal use. Remember, the word personal use must be there. Okay, so you took something for your child to use at home, okay, or you took something for your personal benefit, okay, where you actually use the item.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Right, and then the rules again. Are rules important?
Yes. Very.
Very important. I can't stress it enough. I've stressed it before, I'm going to stress it again. The more you know the rules, the easier accounting is.